Hello, welcome to your yoga practice. My name is Sarah and I will be leading you through today's flow. You've made it to your mat, you've set the intention to spend time with you, your body, your breath. So let's see how this goes. Everything I say is an option. Take what works for you and leave what doesn't. I'm looking forward to moving with you today. Let's get started. Today we'll start in a child's pose at the back of our mat. Big toes come together, knees can spread out to the edges of the mat. And from here, once you feel your sit bones grounded onto your heels, start to walk forward, dropping the torso down towards the mat. And from here, take whatever depth works in your body. You may stay up on the forearms. You might start walking the forehead down closer to the earth. Taking a couple rounds of breath to just physically arrive in the practice. Whatever happened before you made it to your mat, whatever you have to do the rest of the day, the rest of the week, it's already passed and it is yet to come. So allow the weight of your body in this child's pose to bring you into the here and the now for today's practice. Three more rounds of breath here, and during these rounds, begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Feeling the inhales press your belly against your thighs, and feeling your exhales soften everything a little bit closer to the mat. One or two more rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Begin to walk the arms forward so you slither onto your belly. The legs will go out long behind you, arriving in a Sphinx pose. So elbows stacking underneath the shoulders, the forearms are facing forward, tops of the feet come down. Start pressing the legs and the hip points into the mat. And from here, lifting, pulling the heart space forward. Elbows pulling back, heart space pulling forward. The chin is slightly tucked to protect the back of the neck. Feel the muscles of the backside body beginning to open up. You can take little head rolls here. Feeling everything expanding with the inhales, sinking into that space on the exhales. From here, drop down and the right arm comes out straight from the shoulder, so like a capital T. Left hand comes in front of the face. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch on the right side. Lift the left leg up and over. You can just plant the foot, whatever reaches, beginning to stretch into this right pec. Couple rounds of breath here, beginning to expand and grow and strengthen the inhale breaths all the way down into the belly. Softening, surrendering, letting go with the exhales. One more round here. Bring everything back facing towards the mat, and other side. Left hand comes out. Press up and over with the right. Broken arrow, or just a chest stretch, shoulder stretch on the left side. And from this pose alone, you might start to notice one side of the body is a bit more flexible. The other side might be a little bit more strong. Just be aware of those differences, and we'll use this practice to try to create a little bit more equilibrium in the body. But knowing that exactly how it is now is exactly how it's meant to be. One more round of breath here. Beautiful. Come back facing the mat. The hands will plant underneath the shoulders and take a couple baby cobras from here. So inhale, the head lifts. Not a lot of weight in the hands, using the spine. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, press down with the hips and the tops of the feet. Feel the spine wake up. Exhale. 1 more. Extend. Maybe play with lifting the hands. And exhale down. Press back. Tabletop. Take whatever movement your spine is asking for here. So it might be little circles, little barrel rolls, couple cat-cows. Allow yourself to listen to the intuition of your body. Know that it knows what it's asking for. You have the time and the space to give it those movements. Purposefully going slow, taking time. No rush to go anywhere else. Come back to neutral tabletop. Start to walk your fingertips out to the edges of the mat. You can rock side to side, and if this is enough on your wrist, stay here. Or if you want some more, you can begin to walk your fingertips back towards your knees, taking little circles from here. Wherever you are, press into the inner part of the palm, so getting the weight out of the wrist and more into the palm of the hand and even the knuckles. Pushing away from the floor, the shoulder blades are spreading, the waistline is up and in. Every pose is an opportunity to have a whole body experience, even if we're focusing on one specific part of the body. Wherever you are, start to walk the fingertips back towards center, towards the front of the mat. Flip your left palm over so the palm of the hand is facing up, the back of the hand is down, little circles here. How is your breath? Use it to calm down whatever your thoughts might be doing. Just notice them and let them go. Left hand comes out. You might feel good to shake it. Plant the left hand. Flip the right so the palm is facing up. Back of the right hand is down. Little circles from here. Taking the time to open up the body for the practice. Giving yourself the chance to connect with your breath and use that connection to get into the body. 1 more round of breath here. Nice. Shake that out. Bring the knees together. Sit down onto the heels. And we'll do a couple inhales just to wake up the shoulders. Inhale, big circle, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down through center. Inhale, arms up. Feel the shoulder blades expanding. Exhale, hands down through center. Moving with your breath. Inhale. And exhale, hands down. Taking a little twist from here. So next inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the left hand on the right knee, and the right hand will come back behind you. Start to feel your pelvis tipping, so your spine is pressing into your back. Your inhales lengthen your spine. Your exhales sink you deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Resituate, get ready for the next side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, over towards the left. Right hand to the left knee. The left hand can come behind you. It might not make contact because we're on our knees, but imagine that you're pressing that left hand into something so your pelvis and your spine start to come forward in towards your back. Your inhales, you feel the top of your head reach a little bit closer, get some length out of the spine. Your exhales, you might sink a little bit deeper into the twist. 1 or 2 more rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, arrive. Making our way towards downward facing dog. Come back towards, or you're still facing the front of your mat. Face the front of your mat onto tabletop. Inhale, pull the heart forward, cow pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. And take whatever movement you need here. Might feel good to pedal out the legs, sway the hips side to side, floss the shoulders forward and back. Whether this is the first down dog you've ever done in your life, or you do this pose routinely, you know this pose closely. Either way, use this first down dog of today's practice to explore it like you've never done it before. Explore it through the connection points through the balls of the feet. Pull the kneecaps up in the legs. A little more work in the legs. Think lengthening your side body. The hands are pressing forward and away as the arms are rotating as if the armpits could touch each other. Let the head hang heavy and come back to your breath. You can definitely have a bend in the knees. If your heels are touching, great. If your heels are up in the air, great. All we care about is getting some length in the backside body, some strength in the arms and the legs, and depth in the breath. One more round here. Look towards the front of your mat. Feet meet the hands, forward fold. However you need to get there, however many little baby steps you need to arrive. Once you arrive, inhale the head up, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Moving with the breath. Inhale, spine lifts, hips go back. Exhale, fold. And we'll stay in this forward bend for a couple rounds of breath. You can grab opposite elbows. Hands can come to the legs. Wherever you are, press down through all 4 corners of the feet. The toes are light. Think about the hip points spreading to get some length in the backside. The heart space is falling towards the earth, hollowing out the belly, deepening the breath. 2 more rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Come up to standing nice and slow. Allow this to take time. You're allowed to move slow here. Feel the legs pressing down, creating that foundation as we arrive eventually in mountain pose. The pelvis levels out. Each vertebrae of the spine is stacking on top of the next. Really feeling this movement in your body. Taking a couple shoulder rolls once you arrive. Bringing the feet to hips width distance, toes point forward. Sit bones are reaching down, hip points slightly coming up. Heart space is opening and expanding as the shoulder blades are spreading down the back. Arms are down by the sides, palms facing the legs. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward bend all the way down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. We'll stay here for a couple rounds of breath. If plank doesn't work in your body today, drop the knees. Wherever you are, keep the waistline up and in, pressing away with those hands, again in the inner part of the palms. The inner thighs are spiraling up towards the ceiling. Deepening the breath, feeling the strength of the body waking up. Inhale. Exhale, press straight back, downward facing dog. Widen the feet to the edges of the mat and bring them closer to your hands. From here, your heels may be able to touch. Keep the left hand on the mat. Reach the right hand towards any point on the left leg, anything you can hold on to. Start to reach up and under this left armpit, getting a twist, but keeping equal weight in the feet. The hips are neutral. The twist is coming from the spine. Let that go. Right hand comes down. Left hand reaches for any point on the right leg. A little twist. Keep that left hip even with the right, so it might feel like a lifting sensation subtly on that left side. Beautiful. Let that go. The feet go back a little bit, normal downward facing dog. From here, inhale the right leg up. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands, near the right thumb. Coming into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Drop this back knee, untuck the toes. From here, lifting the torso up. And I like to come out of it and lift my hip points up a little bit, making sure my pelvis is neutral. From here, dropping the hips down. Arms can come up, or hands can be at the heart. Wherever you are, pressing solidly into this front foot, energetically pulling this right hip back, left hip forward, squeezing inner thighs together, and breathing. One more round of breath here. Beautiful. Plant the hands on the inside of this front foot. Quarter turn over to the left, setting up gate pose legs. Kickstand out the left toes to the long edge of the mat. The right foot is pressing into the mat. I'm connecting on the pinky edge of that foot. And from here, it might feel good to just rock forward and back, opening up a little bit more on this inner thigh on the right side. Finding if there's a point of the legs that feels good to sink into. Beautiful. From here, the right hand will plant underneath your face. Left hand comes to the sacrum, the low back. A very small twist from here. Begin to open up to the left side, keeping that connection on that right foot. And the hand is on the sacrum to keep the hips neutral. Because we could drop the hips and do all crazy funky stuff in the hips to get more twist. But we don't care about more twist if the integrity of the pose is lost. Allow yourself to do a little less, but you're doing it with more intention. So really it's a little more. One more round of breath here. Beautiful. The left hand comes down. Walk back towards the front of your mat, keeping that right leg long once you resituate your legs in a half split. The hips are back. This right leg is long, but it can have a bend in it, protecting the hamstrings. Allowing the body to open up with time. Each time you come back to your mat, working, opening, breathing, and deepening. I have a slight twist over this front leg, so my left ribs are reaching for this right knee. Keep that intention for 2 more rounds of breath here. That right foot pulls forward or towards you, so then you can get a bend in this knee. Lift the back knee, look forward, play with the balance to bring your back foot to meet your front foot. Forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release and bend the legs. Keep this bend as you inhale, come on up to chair pose. As you arrive, the shins go back, the glutes go back, the toes are light. Arms are reaching forward, spreading the shoulders, so not crowding the ears. Create space. Breathe into the strength of your legs. Use your breath to slow down your thoughts. 1 more round of breath here. Beautiful. On your next inhale, all the way straight to a baby back bend. Press down with the feet. Open up the heart. Hugging muscle to bone in the legs, so really squeeze the legs. The sit bones are going down. The heart space is reaching up, not back. This is our first one, so allow it to be little. Allow it to be calming. Your next inhale brings you back up. Exhale, hands down through the heart and to the sides. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, fold. Press the air out. Inhale, head up. Extend the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through that plank once again. Holding here for a round or two of breath. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Taking a couple rounds of breath here. Feeling the difference on the left and the right side. Getting the mind ready for the other side. Reconnecting with the breath. Inhale the left leg up, reach. Exhale, step it through next to the left thumb. Dropping the back knee down, getting ready for low lunge. Really get solid in the foundation of this front foot. From here, come on up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. My hips are scooting very slightly towards my right, and I drop them almost like diagonally forward towards this left heel. Using that connection with that front foot to pull everything back on the left side and bring everything forward on the right side. Letting the hips be heavy, but not dumping into the pose. Once you think about all that, bring your arms either up or towards your heart. We'll stay here for a couple rounds of breath, opening up this right hip flexor. Getting a little strength into this left leg. The inhales are expansive, powerful, intentional. And the exhales calm, surrender, sink you deeper. One more round of breath here. Beautiful. Drop the hands on the inside of this left foot. Quarter turn over towards the right. Gate pose legs. Feeling that left pinky toe press into the mat. Engaging the leg a little bit more, but beginning to open up this left inner thigh. Hands can come in front of the face. Rock forwards and back. If there's a part of this that feels juicy and you want to sink into, allow yourself to find that stillness or keep that movement, finding what feels good for you today. Once your hips come back up, taking that small twist, left hand plants down, right hand comes to the sacrum. Keep the waistline up and in, and from here begin to open up to the right side. It's a very small twist, but there's a lot of engagement happening in the body. Create some space between your left ear and your left shoulder, feeling your spine elongating and deepening into the twist. Beautiful. Drop that down. Walk your way back. Now with this left leg straight in front of you, setting up for half splits. Arrive into the pose and then take the time to settle into it. Again, there can be a bend in this left knee. Wherever you are, inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit. You might feel your hips come forward. Exhale, keep that length. Start to bend over this front knee. Right ribs towards the left leg. Pulling up on the kneecap to protect the hamstrings and not forcing any depth that the body's not ready for. Good things take time, so allow your yoga practice to take time to make these poses good. There's nowhere else to be, no other version that you're meant to be. You're perfect exactly as you are. 1 or 2 more rounds of breath here. That left foot pulls back just so you can bend the knee, planting the hands and lifting the back knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, play with the balance to bring your right foot to meet your left, forward fold at the front of your mat. Inhale, head up. Exhale, bend the legs. Exhale. Keep that bend. Inhale, come up to chair. Exhale, arrive. Sink a little deeper. Toes are light. Squeezing muscle to bone in the legs. Holding here for a couple rounds of breath. You're stronger than you think. Make your breath work with you. Deepen and slow the inhale. Relax, elongate the exhale. Alrighty, and you're out. Your next inhale, baby back bend. Straightening the legs, lifting the heart space up. Thinking over a barrel rather than bending at the low back. Flushing that out from the left side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands down through the heart and to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, bend, push the air out. Inhale, head elongates. Exhale, hands down, back to a plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feeling the body really opening up now, deepening with the breath. Into the flow of the practice. Doing just some yoga. But it's a lot what you're doing. You've made time to make it to your mat. So it's just yoga, but it's also all the yoga. It's a big deal, but it's also no big deal. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, plant the foot next to the right thumb. You can keep this back knee up or you can drop it. Dealer's choice, but taking a twist from here. Left hand comes down, right hand comes to this right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist open. Keep the hips slightly pushing to the left. How high, how intense, how engaged can you make that back inner thigh on the left leg? And how much can you press down with the foot and the right hand to twist you open towards the right? One more round of breath here. Look towards the mat. Right hand comes down. Just push back into an elongated pyramid, letting all the work go of that right leg. Taking a second. Scoot this left foot closer, so you're now in pyramid legs, and come on up to standing. Pressing down evenly into both feet. From here, get the pelvis neutral. Hip points are facing towards the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, grab your wrists behind your back. If that doesn't work, hands can be on the waist. Wherever you are, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over this front leg, going halfway down. Pressing into the back foot, grounding down into the front foot. Kneecaps are pulling up. Legs are really engaged here. Keep some length in the spine. Those muscles in the back are working. One more round of breath here. Nice and slow, drop everything down. Little funky transition, scoot that back foot back. Make your way all the way to three-legged dog, lifting that right leg up behind you, planting the hands, opening up the hip, maybe taking some hip circles. Should feel good after all that work in the leg. Again, letting your body tell you what it needs. How is your breath? Planting that foot down, dropping the knees, big toes come together, sink back into a child's pose. Connect with all the sensations off that right side. Two more rounds of breath here, slowing your breath down, reconnecting, letting go of whatever might have happened on that side. Beautiful. Lift up, making your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, reach. Exhale, step it through next to the left thumb. Again, the back knee can stay up or down. If it's up, and even if it's down, we're still engaging that back thigh. How high can you get that back thigh up to the ceiling? Keeping that engagement as the right hand plants, the left hand comes to the knee. Inhale. Exhale, open up, twist. My hips are pushing slightly to the right. And I'm pressing down into everything, making contact with the mat. Working in the legs, deepening in the twist. One more round of breath here. Look down towards the mat. Bring that back leg in until the foot can plant 45 degrees. Straight legs coming up into pyramid. My right hip is coming forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, grab maybe the opposite wrist, or again, if this doesn't work, hands can be at the waist. Wherever you are, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down into pyramid, halfway down. The legs are engaged, pressing into the feet. The muscles in the spine are working, similar to Sphinx pose. You're feeling your spine strengthen and lengthen. The kneecaps are lifting. Two more rounds of breath here. Staying in the pose, giving the body the chance to explore and expand. Sometimes doing less is a lot harder. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. That right foot goes back. Left leg comes all the way up, three-legged down dog. Take whatever movement you need from here. Flushing that out, pressing down equally into the hands. Beautiful job. Plant that left foot. Come on down once again into child's pose. Noticing how different this child's pose feels compared to how we started. Giving thanks to your body for all the things it does. Giving gratitude for the breath, the life force energy that we're working, deepening, and expanding. Starting to slow things down, so come on up, tabletop. Your right knee will come into the center of the mat. The left knee will hook behind the right knee. So toes are facing out, and from here start to drop the hips forward and back. This is Gomukhasana legs. You're welcome to stay here, or you can begin to drop your seat. If you have a block, a pillow, a stack of books, anything to put underneath your seat, you can grab that. And wherever you are, the knees are trying to stack on top of each other. The pelvis is coming forward, closing the eyes. Couple rounds of breath here. Wherever you are, nice and slow, roll on over the legs once again. Get some weight in the hands so you can uncross the legs. Rock the hips side to side. Allow the sensations to flush out the body. Inhale, cow pose, pull the heart forward. Exhale, press and round cat. Inhale, heart forward. Press and round, exhale. Left knee comes into the center of the mat. Tuck your right knee behind. The feet go out wide. And allow yourself to explore this pose for the first couple rounds of breath. Begin to rock the hips forward and back, filling all the nooks and crannies. You can stay here or start to drop your seat, whether it's onto a block, some pillows, some books, a water bottle if you can play with that balance. Wherever you are, the sit bones are on the mat. Knees are stacked. Staying here for a couple rounds of breath. Feeling all the sensations in the hips, in the legs. Using your breath to calm everything down. As long as there's no pain, breathe here. Once you feel even on both sides, making our way out, coming forward, uncrossing the legs, and once again, moving nice and slow, letting all those sensations arrive and pass through. Eventually, making your way back to neutral tabletop and coming onto a seat, the legs will just come out in front of you. Getting ready for bound angle. Soles of the feet come together. You can use your hands to get your sit bones grounded, moving the flesh. From here, the feet are pressing together. A little bit of engagement in the legs as the knees start to drop. You can stay here, keeping the spine nice and tall, or begin to fold forward over the legs. Again, this might be a pose where your ego wants to come in and tell you you need to be deeper, you need to be more flexible, you need to be more than whatever you are, or maybe less. Your ego is going to tell you you're not enough right now. But use your breath to quiet the ego. Accept your body exactly as it is. Breathe here for one more round. Letting that go, the legs will come out, heels down, rock the legs forward and back, side to side, fleshing all that out. The legs will go out long, making your way onto your back. A couple closing postures to seal this practice. Plant the left foot. The right ankle will come over, reclined pigeon. You can press away the right leg, and this might be enough, or you can thread the needle, grabbing the back of the left thigh, breathing into the hips. The sit bones are grounded, the shoulders are relaxed. Recognizing that as we slow down the physical practice, the mind might start to pick up the slack. Just notice anytime you're getting whisked away by your thoughts, worries from the past, concerns for the future. Whatever it is, notice it and lovingly come back to the body in this reclined pigeon pose. It's a constant practice of bringing our awareness back to here and now. If you had your left leg into your chest, drop it down. Keep this figure 4 in the legs, and we're taking a twist over to the left. I like to use my left hand to grab my right ankle. You might need to pull it down the thigh. And from here, drop everything to the left. Eventually, the right sole of the foot will press into the mat. And you should feel this stretch on a different pocket of the left hip flexor. You can use your left thumb to press into your right ankle, encouraging the opening in the twist. And if this doesn't work for you today, just drop out of it. Spinal twist with the right leg on top of the left. Wherever you are, couple rounds of breath here. The right shoulder is ideally grounded into the mat, so the twist is coming from the spine. Keeping the heart space open to all the goodness you deserve, all the love that surrounds you, all the strength and courage it took to show up on your mat today. One more round of breath here. Whatever version of the twist you're in, come back towards center, dropping the legs out long for a quick moment, letting the body integrate the sensations from that side. Beautiful. The left leg will come in, so the right leg will come in, so the right foot plants. Pigeon now on the left. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. You can begin by pressing the left thigh away. There's already a lot of sensation here. If you want a little bit more, pull the right knee in towards the chest. Couple rounds of breath here. Using your breath to explore that left hip pocket. Letting go of whatever tension, stress is in that left side. And beautiful. Getting ready for that spinal twist on the right. Keeping the figure 4 as the right foot plants down. Using your right hand to grab your left ankle, dropping over to the right. The left foot plants. Begin to feel this stretch on the outer left hip. If this doesn't work, just uncrisscross, bring that left leg on top of the right. Breathing into whatever version of the twist you're in. That left arm is long, shoulder grounded into the mat. And if that means you need to come out of the twist, allow yourself, again, remove the ego, and bring some integrity into the pose. We want the heart space nice and open, collarbone spreading, and from there we get the twist. 2 more rounds of breath here. Once you feel even, use your core to bring everything back towards center. And from here, we'll now fully arrive in Shavasana. Nice calm arrival as the legs go out long. The shoulders tuck underneath beneath you. Tuck the chin to lengthen out the back of the neck. Let go of your intentional breathing. And get out all of the little fidgets. Adjust your clothes. Lengthen the legs. And this is it. This is Shavasana. Nothing left to do. Nothing more to engage. Now's the time to soak it all up. Removing the connection from the external and going a bit more internal. Hopefully finding a sense of peace, calm, serenity, and love. Anytime you notice your thoughts whisking you away, again with a sense of care and kindness, bring yourself back to your breath, to here and now. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your body, the weight on the mat, any sensations in the room. your breath moving in and out of your lungs. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, reawakening. Slowly knocking the head side to side. The eyes can stay shut if that feels safe in your body. Reawakening, but holding on to the peace that you've cultivated in that Shavasana. The knees will eventually make their way in towards your chest, rolling over onto one side, taking a brief pause in fetal pose. This last asana of surrender, that you've arrived in it from a place of courage and strength. The yoga practice is a big mirror to everything you've got going on in life. So be proud of yourself for showing up for yourself on the mat. Coming up into a comfortable seat. Again, the eyes are welcome to stay closed. One leg crisscrosses in front of the other. Hopefully feeling a bit more openness in the hips, strengthen the legs, lengthen the spine, peace in the heart, depth of the breath. Hands come together, Anjali Mudra, thumbs press into sternum, sternum up into the thumbs. Inhale, exhale out the mouth. May the light and love in me honor and expand the light and love in you, bowing forward, closing the practice. Beautiful job. Again, my name is Sarah. It was great to flow with you. Hope you're feeling good. Pay attention to my channel. I'll be uploading plenty more videos. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for flowing with me today. See ya.